Geminis, my darlings, I am so excited to be here with you today. We are entering 2026. Whenever you find this, this is a tarot forecast for the whole year. I am about to deep dive into the 12 months of 2026 with tarot cards, diving into houses, planets, your overall energy, chakras, other zodiacs that may infer on you throughout the year, and the most important things you need to know. I am a clairvoyant intuitive reader. I'm using tarot and oracle and my own personal decks for this. I'm time-stamping all of it. Look in the description below to go straight to a month. But when you do have the time, listen to the whole damn thing. This is important. We're going on a spiritual journey. The cards are already out, and the main thing here is this is the year of the awakening. Your tarot card to sum up this whole year is the Tower. It's massive change for you guys. It is a shocking, sudden awakening, a revelation, a time for you to really, really push and become who you are destined to be. I know it's scary. I know it's overwhelming. You are not going to be the same person you are leaving 2025. So let's deep dive. As we dive into January, you are in 9 of Cups, and you have the 7th house and the planet Vestra. What that tells me as a clairvoyant intuitive reader is that you are in a month, starting off the new year, high and powerful, with colleagues, co-workers, business associates, legal affairs. This is harmony. This is like-minded people. This is collaborations, associates, relationships. This energy is ruled by Libra as well. So there could be a significant Libra energy, but the 7th house is ruled by Libra. It's the house of partnerships in life. Connections, commitments, partnership. And this is with the 9 of Cups. Someone, Gemini collective, is that someone, is stepping into the new year with a new plan, new associates, new like-minded energy, and it looks incredibly successful. It looks really, really powerful, okay? Oh, some of you are having a baby boy. Sorry, ruined it. Someone's having a baby boy. Someone could have loads of girls. And now I'm seeing loads of boys coming through. This could be in a team, in a working dynamic. If you've been working in a team with mainly females, some more men are coming in. You're going to be surrounded by a lot more men. It looks really amazing, really strong. I'm seeing Virgo come through as well. So this child could be born in September. This could be the lead up to the newborn being born as well, if that makes sense. But I'm looking at pregnancy, I'm looking at a due date in September, I'm looking at the birth of something amazing. But I want you to bear in mind that could be the birth of a new business idea, a launch, a project, something really successful. With the Vestra energy, I do see marriage, romance, love coming through. But more importantly for Gemini, it's about taking that risk. Gemini, you've been going through a lot in your life and you're finally shaking off the fucking cobwebs. You're going for it. You're taking that risk. I love it. I'm going to clarify now with the After Tarot and my Chakra Tarot, and the 2 cards that are coming out to clarify September for you is the 5 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. In the After Tarot, this person is walking away from being left out in the cold. Homelessness, broke, struggling, breaking bread with people who just can't afford to give back to you. Someone really resentful of you in the past. Could be a mother, or could be a brother. Fucking hell. I see a brother who is really resentful of you and your success. I'm not going to lie. And it's hard for them. They're leaning on somebody else. Them and somebody else are not as financially as stable as you. And they're struggling. And they know that you're going off on your own. You're going on a deeper mission now. You're really, really spiritual and you're really, really powerful. You're coming up with Tower ×2, the Tower card ×2 for the whole year. And I'm not even scared to tell you that. You're giving me, fuck it, yeah, I'm excited. What you're telling me, all of 2026, my embolism, my energy, my power and my strength is rooted in the Tower card. Hell fucking yeah, that's what I'm here for. I will walk on hot coals. I will walk through hellfire. I am destined for more. I am the fucking light source the world needs. Let's go. That's what you're giving me. It's so strong. It's so purposeful. It's so powerful. If you know that is you, hit the like, scream it from the rooftops. Manifest it, write in your journal. What is your quote moving forward? Because I'm looking at someone who's saying, fuck you, sibling. Fuck you. You think I'm here to feed you and mum? You think I'm here to cater to the family all day and night? No, I'm not breaking bread with you poor people anymore. And more time, that's a mean energy and that's a fucking bitter thing to kind of be like. But you're a hustler. You're working hard. Every time you break bread with these motherfuckers, you struggle more and more. And your mum's not doing anything and your brother's not doing anything. So what are you supposed to do? Keep feeding them while you sit there. Your success is stagnating because of them. And you know it, because I wouldn't be talking to you like this if that wasn't the case. I'm a channeler. I channel. I'm clairvoyant. I use my clear senses to do these readings. If you resonate, please do hit the like. Please do subscribe and hit the bell, because I really do value the support here on this channel. We need to grow. You have morals and integrity, the Hierophant's out, but you don't speak up enough because you let these people get away with murder. If it isn't a mother or a brother, they're just as close to you. They get away with murder. You want to focus on your woman. You want to focus on your future, your new birth. You want to focus on this new beginning. And if it isn't a whole load of women in the team, and now you're moving to a male-dominated team, it's the other way around. There's loads of women now, there's loads of men. There's loads of men now, there's loads of women. There's a shift in the presence around you. And if it's a feminine force or a masculine force, it's a force you didn't have before. You need that now. Yeah? Someone's been living deeply in their masculine or deeply in their feminine, and now you get a change. That's going to shift your yin and yang. That's going to bring you more balance and alignment into your reality. So many people don't know how to mix and mingle and cooperate with the opposite sex or the same sex. People prefer to be over there with the men, over there with the women. They don't know how to mingle and combine source. That's the true power of yin and yang. Have you seen my symbol on this channel? It's there for a reason. It's there for a reason. So what you are being guided to do all of January, and I want to keep saying September. There's a big surprise in September, and I haven't even got to the September deck yet. The September stack has not been hit, but already in my heart, I feel like September is a real significant window of time for you, Gemini. This is all leading to September. Oh, I want to say the big fight. Oh, the big contract, the big deal. Oh, you're going to blow their socks off. This is a big deal. September is the big deal. You could be signing on the dotted line for a big deal in September. It's humongous. You're going to win. You're going to be incredibly successful. For the whole of the year, you might not speak to your family until September. After September, maybe November, December. Might not see them again until Christmas. You only see these fuckers at Christmas now because the rest of the year you're out here racking up coins. Sorry, gotta go. Busy making that bread that you keep eating. Enjoy. Yeah? Eat your bruschetta, darling. I've got things to do. Let's move on straight to October. No, see, why am I in the wrong element? What is happening? September is a go for you. I was meant to say February, but September, whatever the hell is going on, you're a new person by September. You're born again. You're born again by September. You know, this tower moment and this awakening, let me let you know, is there's going to be tougher times. We're going to look through it. But whatever the fuck is going on, you're coming out as a brand new human, not even human, a brand new person, a whole hybrid of human, a whole hybrid of self by the time you leave September. October's going to be fucking wild. November too. You're going to slow down enough into December and oh my God, goodness knows what's coming after that. And I haven't even pulled the other months yet. I'm excited. Oh, this is giving exotic as well. Oh, I'm getting tropical juice. I'm getting really gorgeous scenic views. I'm getting umbrellas in glasses. Or like really nice mocktails. I don't see you drinking much alcohol, but you're having really gorgeous mocktails with the umbrellas and the cherries. Just really, really, oh, gorgeous. Oh, just lounging on the sun lounger, looking around at the blue, blue ocean. It's gorgeous. It is stunning. Now let's get to February, shall we? As we dive into February, we are hit straight away with Neptune energy. It's not easy because Neptune talks about your vision. There's going to be a real challenge for you when we come into February, okay? This is me screaming at you saying, don't you fucking get confused and don't you listen to the bullshit and the noise and the visions of the others. You got to stay true. This is where the illusion kicks in. This is where you really level up spiritually, but everything around you's challenging your psyche. Go left, go right, go straight. This is the month where you're going to be feeling like Alice in Wonderland. You've just gone down the rabbit hole. You're entering a new world. Whatever you're doing is fascinating. Share it in the comments because you are going on a deep, downright, dirty voyage. Yeah? Adventurous as fuck. Do you know what I wanted to say, but it's so inappropriate, but I'm going to say it because it rings true. I want to say raw dogging. I want to talk about raw dogging and I want to talk about it over and over again. I would refrain from doing that. But the reason I'm going to say it is because I just spoke about pregnancy in September. So someone is probably having a lot more sex or scheduling a lot more raw dogging sessions to impregnate their lover. Or you're fertile as fuck. Yeah? Let's say it like that. You are fertile as fuck in February. So whatever else is going on, Gemini, you are receptive. There is high levels of consciousness. You are inspirational. There's this mythical, intuitive and spiritual element that is surrounding you in this dreamy Neptune energy. Neptune is about imagination. It's about things coming to fruition. It's about productivity, creative thought, fantasy. There's this subtle unseen mystery and that can fuck with you. That could bring up delusion, illusion, that can make you not want to believe in yourself, that could make you feel like this is all a fantasy or a fetish and it's never going to come true. But that's not true because you know better. So you are literally wrapped up in a mystical energy during that month. The whole of February, you might feel like you're on fucking ayahuasca. Yeah? Because you're somewhat going to be the pearl inside the oyster and the oyster has an open jet. Yeah? You're slowly cracking open, but you're not all the way there yet, okay? It's nice. And you know what? That's important because that's a really incredible phase on the tower journey when you have a tower moment because the Ten of Wands is coming out. There's a lot of burdens you've got to let go of. So when you decide to walk away from whoever you do in January, you come into February with that independence, but you're still burdened because there's a lot of things in your life that you've got to move around. If your mum lived with you and your brother lived with you, these people lived with you, you've got to move the furniture out. You've got to tell them to get their shit out. You've got to get them in the habit of to stop calling your phone. You've got to get them away from you, get them off your back, get them off your dick for a little while. Do you get what I mean? Funny that I keep talking about the dick and who is and isn't on your dick. Are you saving your chi and your sexual vibration and your sperm for your woman who's trying to get pregnant? If this is a pregnant journey, this is a pregnancy journey. Are you saving? You could be going celibate for 9 months for the big fight. I don't know why I keep talking about a big fight as well. It feels like a big fight. It feels like it's really, really important. Feels like a really, really important fight in September. 10th house. Major achievements coming into your life. You feel like you've really achieved something amazing. And retaining your chi is incredibly important. So I want to talk about masturbation and not masturbating at all and saving it or saving your sperm for your woman so you can have better chances of impregnating her. I'm not a doctor or a specialist. This is not clinical advice, so I don't know how often you should or should not be busting a nut, but I need you to bear that in mind, especially if you work with sports officials and you're a boxer or a sportsman and they say before a big game you're not allowed to have sex. During boxing seasons in training you're not allowed to have sex either or even see your woman, right? So it's that energy. Understand what is or isn't an achievement for you. Understand when you're burning the candles and when you're not, because you can talk about burning the candle at both ends. If you've lost a fight in the past It could have been because you broke the rule about having sex and you weren't taking the game or sport seriously enough. I want to keep talking about the fight, but I understand the fight's not going to be for everyone. Because I keep getting boxer visions in my head, like Tyson Fury preparing for the fight back in the day, when he actually got knocked out, I believe. But, or almost knocked out. I mean, he was no longer undefeated, if I'm correct, after that fight. And then he had his special on Netflix. So it's giving me all of that energy. The main advice for February is keep pushing forward through illusion. There's going to be a little bit of spark of inspiration, but a lot of needing to let the burdens go, okay? Stay focused, stay clear-minded. The truth of the matter is, as well, I've got chakra energy I should have pulled for you. So the chakra energy for February is your emotional body, yeah? It is the auric field of the emotional body, and it's the emotions chakra, which isn't really spoken about, but this is a really special chakra deck I'm using. It's got hundreds of miniature cards in it. And the statement for February for you is all of the emotional energies that no longer have any meaning for me now flow unhindered back to the source of the creative force. How amazing is that? That is everything I just spoke about. I'll say it again and I'll say it clearly. Pin it, write it in a journal, put it on a post-it note, write it on your mirror. Remember this statement for February. Get your fucking pen and pad out, get your notepad out and start writing down these quotes that I give you at the end of each segment if I don't have time to put in the description, because this is timely and I'm doing this for free. And I've hardly got any traction over here. So make sure you're also hitting the like and the subscribe and the bell and hitting me in the comments and show me some love, because 4 views over here is an absolute catastrophe. That quote again for February. This affirmation. All of the emotional energies that no longer have any meaning for me now flow unhindered back to the source of the creative force. You're transmuting energy, and I told you about those family and those people around you. You're transmuting energy. Whatever is not flowing wisely in your auric, energetic, emotional field's got to go, okay? January, just to go back, is simply the 3rd chakra. That's the solar plexus. Your confidence really must push through in January. That's all you've got to focus on, your confidence. There's no affirmation, there's no quote. It is simply standing your confidence. And the Hierophant card's out with that. So have morals, have integrity, and be confident, okay? Let's move on to March. March is presenting with Capricorn. The moon energy as well. I'm looking at all. This is also the devil card. In my head, I'm getting demon, fuck that demon. Interesting. Hit me in the comments, guys. I'm fascinated about these readings that I'm doing, right? Listen to this. We're looking at bones, skins, joints. Oh, you're being challenged. You're being challenged physically. The body's weak. The body's weary. I can't keep up with this competition. This discipline's too much. I can't endure this anymore. I'm getting unstable. I'm getting angry. Your trainer, whoever you're working with, they're pissing you the fuck off. You want out. You want to tap out. This is collapse season. Oh, I'm so sorry for you. Oh, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. The truth of the matter is you are loading. You are loading. The vision in my head, cheesy as fuck, right? The vision in my head is the game Sims. If you used to play Sims back in the day, you know that when you put Sims in, it takes ages to load. And it's like, well, I can't even do the Sims music. That's clearly not it. But the Sims music is playing in the background and you see the screen loading and this is loading and this is loading. You're like, fucking hell, just take me to the land that I want to go to. Take me to that community. Take me to that town. Hurry up, for God's sake. And you're waiting ages for it to load. And all the houses need to load. All the backdrops need to load. It takes ages. So you're just sitting there on the loading screen and all you want to do is play. And it's so irritating because for you, it's not just about loading. It's actual fatigue, exhaustion. You're working yourself to the bone for this, right? With the Capricorn moon energy, it's a feminine energy. So you're off social media, you're away from the rest of the world, you're in hibernation, really healing and working on this, but your body is really going through trials and tribulations. You could be having surgery. If this isn't you having an actual fight, but I'm going to stick with the energy I'm getting, but if it isn't, you could be having surgery, you could be healing, you could be doing something new to yourself that's putting a strain on your body. Bones, skin and joints is the main thing coming out here. And not only that, it's about your ambition, being responsible, commitment now. It's the commitment in you. How committed are you to this? And this is where most people break and crack. You're not. 2 tower cards, you're going to pull out. Why do I keep getting sexualized references with you guys? You're going to pull out. Oh my God. The vision in my head I'm getting, oh my gosh. Now I'm getting Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue. Like, imagine you're not a fighter, but the fight is sleeping with over 1,000 guys in 24 hours. That's a challenge in itself. Your vagina's going to be sore. Your pussy must be aching. You must have been on your back, on your knees for so many hours. How much cock have you had in your mouth over the last 4 hours? And you've still got 20 more hours to go, for fuck's sake. No more sperm, please. But you've got a goal. You want to break the Guinness World Record. So you best keep deep throating. And you best keep arching your back. You better clap those cheeks. This is disgusting. This is horrendous. I'm ashamed. I'm joking. I love it. I love my life and I love my job. You're welcome. If this is too crude for you, fuck off and unsubscribe. Who do you think I am? Jesus? Goodness me. Even Jesus loved Mary. How dare you? Well, sorry. Lady Matt, I don't know. She washed his feet. He loved the prostitute and everyone else hated her. We're moving on. We do not hate on whores. We protect whores. Next. Ace of Pentacles is out. And the Ace of Pentacles is really talking about, this is the tangible win. You know when you have to really push through the pain and trauma to get the win? Yeah? That's what's happening here. It's fucking awesome. Absolutely amazing. Ace of Pentacles coming out with that. Go slow. You're going to be sore. The examples I've given you, oh, goodness gracious me, you're going to be sore. Take your time. Manage it wisely. And if you set yourself a challenge like that, like the vision of the boxer I'm getting, fair enough. He can put his knuckles in ice. He can rest a little bit. He is only training a certain amount of hours a day and he's eating very specific portions. But if it is Lily Phillips, for example, or Bonnie Blue, and you're fucking blowing out your back for 24 hours straight, it's tense. You've seen the Lily Phillips documentary. Go and watch it. It's quite sad. A lot of psychological stressors. And I always watch these kind of things and I always think about these girls and I go, how on earth are you coping? What on earth? I can only imagine what the vagina... Firstly, I would want to say what the vagina looked like before and after. I want before and after shots. She's going to have to make a book so I can see before and after shots, or a full-on video vlog of it on... OnlyFans or something, or some other exclusive website. I want to see the inside of the vagina. I want to see the anal cavity. I'm sorry guys, I'm getting dirty with it, but that's the point. We really do have to look at everything that's going to be affected by this. Side effects over the next week. How long before your vagina starts to get its gumption back and goes back to its normal size? How long before your knees and your body starts hurting? Because normally, if I just have a standard bit of sex and get a little bit freaky, which I rarely do because I'm practically a nun, so let me live vicariously through you now, Gemini, because you're clearly more freaky than I am. But if that is the case, every now and then when I get freaky, which I haven't in ages, but in the good old days when I'm clapping it back, even after that, when I'm walking around the house, I'm like, oh, my body freezes and I'm like, oh my God, oh God, I feel like I'm about to slip a disc. Oh, my spine's out of sync. Oh my goodness, am I going to die? And that was a little 20-minute activity, an hour activity, a weekend of fun, but each session only lasted about 20 minutes, if lucky. Do you get what I mean? So imagine getting ploughed for 24 hours straight. It's an awful example we're using over here if you don't like porn and sex, and so sorry, but if you do and you're okay with that, take that metaphor, take that reference and fly the flag with it, because that's what we're dealing with here. Let's move on to April, shall we? April is a fearful window of time for you if you are not conscious of it, okay? So when I talk to you throughout the rest of this reading, I want you to be aware that when I say stuff and I somewhat project my vision onto you, I don't want you to eat that and be in pain. Because I've just pulled the 9 of Swords and the throat chakra, and I don't want you to go, fuck, now I'm going to be worried all of April. It's going to be really shit. I'm going to be so depressed. No, I'm telling you. What I see, that's going to be the obstacle in your way. So what you're going to do, you're going to step over that shit. You're going to overcome it. And you're going to deep throat like you've never deep throated before. You're going to be the queen of porn like Lily Phillips. Yeah, you're going to break the Guinness World Record of overcoming trauma. That's what we're talking about here. You're going to get this done. Don't stress, okay? So with that, we're talking about March being a window of time where the more you speak about your worries and concerns, the more you can overcome them. Whatever team you have, whoever else you're working with, every time I say come or any innuendo related to sex, my brain just flies around the fucking board and I'm spinning out. Like, so this is very sexually related for someone, I've got to say. 9 of Swords. It's like in my head, every now and then I just want to go, how you doing? And I just want to do the Joey impression from Friends. How you doing? Yeah. So there's so much references I want to hone in on that it feels like whoever you're working with and whatever you're doing, and it's like every time a next punter comes into the room or a next customer comes into the room, it's like, how you doing? Like I'm going to have to send this to Lily Phillips because clearly this is for her. But the truth of the matter is, the Zodiac coming out with this is Capricorn. Devil energy again. So we're looking at March and April being Capricorn focused. And I don't want you to think devil energy in a toxic way, because devil energy is mastering fear, mastering insecurity. And if you are doing something that's cliche or forbidden or inappropriate, or you're looking like a prostitute or a sex worker, or you work on OnlyFans, you're being seen as someone, There's always someone who's got to be in their bonnets and completely stuck up and absolutely obnoxious about how you live your life. And I'm sorry the rest of you guys on this platform who are Geminis that are totally removed from these sexual conversations, but I've got to go with the cards that are coming out. And if you go to hermitology.me, linked in the description, you'll understand what I do in business and the different social groups I work with. And I don't judge anyone for who they are, even though I do have my own opinions and I make stupid jokes and say a lot of stuff. But everyone is allowed to be who they are, provided they're not committing a crime. And there's no judgment here, okay? So if you can take the references and the metaphors we use today and put your ego aside, that will be fantastic for the Gemini collective, okay? More importantly, we're looking at your personality. We're looking at how you manage and take control of your life, how determined you are, how you're setting goals, how you're achieving your goals, how you're mapping out routes to success, how you're managing your money. This is really important because the main thing that's coming to me all throughout April is your books, balancing your books, doing your accounting. This is a really, really important accounting window for you, Gemini, and I think you're worried about your finances. If I'm being totally honest with you, I do feel like there is a group of Gemini who are financially down on what they wanted to achieve by April 26, okay? I'm not forecasting that for all of you guys. I don't want to predict that shit and project that onto you if you want to step out of that paradigm and make more money, or your numbers are different. Let me know in the comments, say no, I'm up. But I do get a feeling based on the 2 Capricorn energies, or it's at least something that you're worrying about, that your money's down on last year. Your net's down on last year, okay? You're looking at 2 years of a consecutive decline of income. So it's not a bad thing and it's not massive, but you can see, shit, last year I made more and the year before that I made more. So 2 years in a row I'm down and I'm not liking it. And this is something you're going to have to speak about with the team. It doesn't matter how small it is. If you're not getting increased gain and clear profit, we've got to look at that and make some serious assessments, okay? So April is the month where you really start looking at your financial standing and you start making really, really strong adjustments. This is about how you use social media, how you manage your branding, who you talk to, who you don't talk to, where you're going to go next with it. It's really, really important, okay? And not only that, there's going to have to be a decision that you make here about moving on. And the moving on is really about what is really making you the most money and what isn't. Because you're prioritizing a lot of things, but you're not prioritizing the most net. So what I'm being guided to say is, in April, when you're going through your accounts, the most earnings are coming in from this person, this company, this group, the stocks, the assets. Where is the maximum coming from? And I know you've got a range of different other revenue streams, but you're going to want to drive traffic through this specific department. Yeah. Traffic equals income. Yeah. And you want to be able to move all that money and make it streamline over here. It's really difficult because I want to start talking to you about click through. Yeah. Do you know how hard it is to build a system where click through takes and people click? Like, you can have a TikTok account and then have a TikTok shop, but no one ever will go there because the click through's not there. You can have an Instagram account and have your link in the bio, but the click through isn't there. If you can't get the click through and the people to follow through and click again, then you've got nothing. You can have millions of subscribers, of followers, but they need to click to the next stage. And you need to entice the audience to click. Click through rate is everything. You've got to master click through. Because my numbers are low down here right now at this window of time, but I know people up there with much bigger numbers, and you either don't have anything to click or your click through is on the floor, and the click through's the win, because that is how you improve network distribution and actually make bank, besides making bank off views. Yeah. Because bank off views is one thing, but bank off actual shops and product, branding, services, members only, exclusive areas, like advanced services, the real bread, yeah, comes through from understanding that throughput, that click through. You need people to click again, invest. Click through is investing. Someone wants to join your Patreon. Someone goes over to your website and buys something. They're investing in you. They've taken a vested interest in you. That's what you need. So you've got to understand, what are people invested in when it comes to you? And that's what's hard about branding and being an influencer and all this marketing stuff, because it really does fucking get you. Because the stuff that they want is probably the stuff you don't want to fucking do. We're going to keep using Lily Phillips and OnlyFans as the example, but they fucking love anal, and foot fetish is selling the most. Foot wanking and anal, top sellers. Your least favourite thing to do. And that's where we look at morals and integrity and what you're prepared to go through for this. And at the end of the day, if you are taking over 1,000 dicks a day to get through this challenge, but that's not making you nowhere near as much money as the foot fetish and the anal activity, then why are we doing it? Yeah? Can't believe that my whole Gemini reading is about sex. And dirty raw, dogging at that. My goodness. Let's move on to May, shall we? Okay, diving into May, we are coming out with the world. I do want to clarify, as I'm diving, I'm realising I'm missing cards. So I haven't given you some of the chakra cards and some of the additional decks. There's a lot of cards out here. So if I don't give you affirmations every single month, just take what you do get, and we'll improve this over time. And dedicate yourself to the channel and help me grow, and share your opinions in the comments. There's only so much I can do. I'm juggling clairvoyance, tarot, oracle cards, and it's all going off in my brain at the same time. And I'm talking about sex to this degree. So bear with me here, guys. We're talking about the sun, that's the yin energy as well coming out. And we're talking about you regenerating purpose and power, okay? So we're looking like January, February, March and April are really work-focused, really task-orientated, a window of time. And as we come into May, life gets lighter for you, okay? A lot lighter. We're looking at a lot more radiant. You look more beautiful, I get. you get your power back. So I guess maybe you've reduced your hours, you're working a little less, your personality is a lot more vibrant, everyone around you seems happier, there's a lot more charisma. You could be moving property or opening the windows to the house a little bit more. You might not have as much people around in your environment, so you can actually value the house that you have. Normally your house is full of people hustling and bustling, but no one's there, so you're sitting out on the patio or in the back garden having a nice fag and a coffee, or a gorgeous iced tea or lemonade, and life's great. Yeah, life is really great in May, and that's the window of time for you to just chill. Yeah, fresh air's coming out, and the world card's coming out. It's saying enjoy it. A lot of conflict you had in April and the conflict that you had in March, all gone by May. You can rest assured that you're moving on and moving forward in the right direction. And not only that, your mental health is back, because your mental health was struggling quite a bit in March and April, and also your body was getting weak and weary during that window of time as well. So you're coming out of a really difficult time mentally and physically to really move into May with a really gorgeous yin and yang, really getting your balance back. I can't believe this is so sex related. My goodness, listen to this, what I just got in my head. I talk quite frequently about sperm. I don't know why I'm saying it like this, but bear with me. I do a lot of readings. I've spoken to a lot of people over the years and done a lot of different stuff. And when sex comes up, when I do speak about sperm, I speak about the ideology of ejaculation and what it means to carry someone else's sperm. And it's a really intimate sexual moment. I talk a lot about tantric sex, karma, energy transfers. I'm practically a nun at times when it comes to sex and intimacy, so I don't really open up like that. But what I'm being told in this reading, if I am dealing with someone on OnlyFans and someone who is actually sleeping with a lot of people as part of business, all above board and legally, then it's about the change of chi. If you're not, and this is a man trying to get his woman pregnant, because I was connecting with a man trying to get his woman pregnant for ages at the beginning of this, if it is that kind of energy, either way, there's this sexual energy and this relationship with another or these other people that is being transmuted through your auric field, and it's making things work incredibly well. So if, for example, I'll say what I'm getting in my head, but if this is Lily Phillips, for example, her sleeping with all these people, she's regenerating something inside of her. It sounds awful. I would never normally make a statement like this and encourage people to be stuffed full of multiple different dick, and I'm pretty sure they're not just outrightly ejaculating in her. I'm sure they're wearing condoms and stuff like that, but there is this energetic exchange or transfer that she is receiving in that moment, and that these men are offloading onto her, and it's creating some kind of energetic exchange. And for her personally, or in whoever situation this is, it's a healing transmutation and part of the unique mission. Weird. This could be people on OnlyFans masturbating all the time on camera, but whatever your body's going through, this is giving you equilibrium. So this looks like someone who's been fucking relentlessly, sex, and their body's just been blasted by dick for a long, lengthy window of time, and now suddenly, nothing. And it's this transmutation of on, off, healing, no sex, and everything's being transmuted. The body's being cleansed, the body's being cleaned, the body's being purified. Okay, I am clearly no God and no Messiah of the light to be having these conversations, but I'll say what I'll get. This is also someone who is training for a swimming tournament or a triathlon or gymnastics or whatever the case may be, and you've been in a rigorous schedule for such a long window of time and you haven't had a day off from training. Suddenly now you are. But I'm giving you the dirtiest version of this story because the sex narrative all over the Gemini read is fucking massive. So there you go, take it. Just as large as the cock I'm receiving in vision. Let's move on to June. Ace of Wands, yeah. Gorgeous, and the sun coming out. So you just left the moon energy. No, you just left the sun energy, and now you're coming out with the sun energy again. We're in June, and this card is also represented in Virgo, earth sign energy as well, and the sacral's out, and the Ace of Wands is out. This is gorgeous. This is so far is the best month of the year for you. It is indeed June. sunny, gorgeous, warm, loving, kind. I think whatever's going on in your relationships, it's intimate, it's purposeful, you're enjoying life, things are going incredibly well, you're accepting your passion and your purpose in life, you're realizing that whatever you're doing in life is working. The difficult months that you really had to knuckle down and go through this, let's just say that the months from January all the way up until May, all the sex references were just talking about you getting fucked. Literally, in as a UK slang, it's like, get fucked. Do you get what I mean? Like, or you're fucked up, or you're going through it. It's been emotional. It's been intense. Like, let's just say it in that kind of sense, so it's not overly sexualized. But it's a bit late to try and pull ourselves back from the last few months of what we've discussed. But either way, there's acceptance of going, this is my life. This is how I lived. This is how I live. And this is the life I've chosen, and I've accepted it, and I'm passionate about it, and it's working really well for me. I'm grateful I chose this life path. Do you get what I mean? There's so many women out there, and so many OnlyFans people out there, so many people full stop that choose alternative careers, and they're always judged for it. If it's working for you, and it is a legal trade or business, and you're doing successfully well because of it, and you're coming out in June, earthly, grounded, purposeful, feeling fantastic about who you are, in service, feeling knowledgeable, feeling wise, manifesting more money, being supported and assisted, feeling like you're talented and gifted, feeling incredible in all the ways that you exist, then be proud of you. Fuck what everyone else says. There's this real death energy coming out this month as well, because it's letting me know straight away off the bat that you're just like, fuck this. Fuck this, like, I'm me. This is my purpose. This is my destiny. I can't believe I just kicked ass like I did over the last few months. I just killed it. Whoever I'm connecting with, you destroyed the last few months. And you went through hell. And now you're a much better person for it. You're more switched on. You're more awakened. You know who you really are. 10 of Wands coming out. Yeah, you're less burdened. Remember, you had 10 of Wands earlier in February. Now it's coming out again in June. They're saying you cracked it. You've closed the case. You're doing incredibly well. The affirmation coming out for June: I completely and joyfully return all of the life forces for which I have no use to the Creator. If you are on OnlyFans, if you are someone doing sex like Bonnie Blue or Lily Phillips, I just have to keep saying what I'm getting here. If that is true, I want you to do some kind of egg yogi ceremony, vaginal steaming, and I also want you to take moments in time where you connect with Source and Mother Gaia, and you have a deity or a mantra or a ritual, or you light sage or candles and pray, and you talk to God, and you sit there and you do some maybe squatting, chanting, or walking with your feet flat on the ground whilst your vagina's kind of spread open. Do some kind of rituals or body snake dancing or movement, or all of that thrusting yoga that they do, or some kind of larger yoga poses. Go and check out my favorite yoga instructor, Boho Beautiful. She's got thousands of videos for different kinds of things. Nothing specifically for masters of sex, but hey ho, that's a branding opportunity for you to niche in on if you do fancy. But get over there and start doing some splits, start doing some stretches, start moving your body in new ways, and let your chi flow and find its way through all of this, because that's the main thing coming out here, is your chi really working and transmuting through all of this, okay? But enjoy this season. June looks fantastic. Have fun, dance, party, go out. I see someone going to like a house rave or like a big festival. And if you are known and recognized, it's kind of the place where no one will really see you or notice too much, kind of, depending on if you wear sunglasses and depending on what you wear. But it's like giving me a little bit of Burning Man. It's giving me like a little bit of Camden. It's giving me like a little bit of like funky dancing, turn up, glow sticks, a rave. It's giving me Boiler Room. It's giving me Electric Ballroom. It's giving me Camden vibes. It's giving me like, woo, like full on Coco raving. It's giving me warehouse rave. Like, just go out and get pissed and rave. And if you don't drink, then don't get pissed. Just get pissed in spirit. Do you get what I mean? Literally without the spirit. And turn up and have a good time, okay? And let's move on to July. July is looking incredibly interesting. It looks like it could be an anniversary of some kind for you. It's looking like someone's spinning back round to see you. So imagine you haven't seen anyone in your life, and you've moved away from these people in January. We're pulling up to July and they're kind of hanging around a bit, or they're in your mind because you've had Virgo, this Virgo energy, a Virgo in your mind, or Virgo energy around you in May. But now you're moving forward in May, June, specifically June. Now you're moving into July. And it's remembrance. You're remembering this person, yeah? And they want to speak to you. They want to commit. They want money, I think. Or you're thinking, now I've gone through all of my accounts. Now I've sorted out my money. I'm going to have to make sure I give money to mum and dad. I'm going to give money to these family members. Like, whatever you're doing, you've done the job. You've got the money now, and now you're paying it forward, yeah? And there's some kind of resentment here. I feel like you might feel like these people resent you or you resent them. I feel like you give quite a lot of money to charity as well. And you wonder if they really appreciate it, or the way that you make money is kind of looked down on. But they're still living off you because you're making a lot of money, and they're not going to say no because they're broke and struggling. And they are grateful for it, but I guess there's some stigma attached to it, you know, about the way in which you make money. And it doesn't make them the most comfortable, and they don't feel great about it. And maybe they've even said they don't want your money anymore, but you still send it anyway. And it's just there's upset about two people from your past that we did identify in January that just kind of are not really in your life as much as you want them to be, but you've had to move on. So this is a month in July of you just remembering this, yeah? Remembering the people and remembering the closeness, remembering what you used to have. But you've moved on, okay? So just accept that these emotions are going to crop up. You are human, yeah? We've got the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. So it really shows me you're going through it emotionally. They really are on your mind. And I think it's because you're on their mind and you're quite empathic. So they're picking up on your energy. And when they're thinking of you and feeling your absence and missing you more than ever, it could be someone's birthday. It could be your birthday's not really in that window of time. You've had your birthday in May or June, but whatever's happened. And actually we spoke about the amazing month that came in May and June, didn't we? And that was actually a birthday window. So now we're in July, it's coming out of your birthday window, and then we're looking at kind of heavier energies here, yeah? Interesting. So you're cleansing and dealing whatever this is. Let's look at the chakra card for that. The heart chakra. Oh, listen to this. All of the hatred within me will be healed by the love of the creative force. Hatred within you, hatred within others. I want to talk to you about not hating yourself for how you choose to live your life, okay? No one else is here to judge you, and I feel like you put a lot of shame and ridicule on yourself for a long time for the way in which you choose to live your life and how you choose to make money. No one else can judge you, okay? Like I've given you examples today of what it means to kind of be Lily Phillips, for example, and how hard that is, and all this sexual innuendos I've made over here. No one is to judge. We all live our lives in unique ways, and I've made so much references in here where I'm like, your vagina is transmuting all of the juices it's retained over the last few months. Do you get what I mean? Like, we're all unique, and it's all okay. And there's so many people that would hate on me and be like, I can't believe you're advocating for OnlyFans women. And like, there's so much abuse towards people. And to be honest, and I know this is so off topic, but take it, if this resonates, hit the like and subscribe and let me know in the comments about what area of your life this resonates for. Because the way I look at it, there are prostitutes all over the street. There are women doing things all the time for money, in toxic abusive relationships, being pimped out in the strip clubs, being sex trafficked, women at home who have husbands, and the husbands bring their men round and make all their men plough their women that are getting raped by their husband nightly because the husband seems to think that because we're married, whenever I want to fuck, you fuck. There are really awful things happening in this world, and if a woman wants to get on the internet and masturbate and make money off of it, then she is allowed. And if a woman wants to have sex for free, may I add as well, to make content and to be a porn star, then she should be allowed to do that. Everyone has a right over their own body. And if you don't like it and you're not comfortable with it, then don't watch it and stay away from it. But who are you to ridicule anyone else for the way in which they live and the way in which they make money? Some people are so fucking broke and struggling, and they have to do whatever they can to make ends meet. Some of these influencers came from nothing, and some of these influencers are now millionaires on their way to being billionaires. Some are actually billionaires, and some of these OnlyFans stars, they fund and support so many different charities and communities. Grands and grands and grands they invest all over the place because they have the money to do so. And actually some of other celebrities and people with the money don't do fuck all and don't support anyone. So it's crazy who has the power and who has the money now and who they're actually helping and supporting compared to who they're not. And actually a lot of the time it's the fucking social media influencers and these OnlyFans influencers that are fucking paying for so many other people to have a better life. Taking people out of homelessness, paying for fucking water supplies and breakdowns and helping people to have a fucking home. Whilst other people in positions of power as fucking MPs and superstars are doing fuck all. And I'm sorry, the likelihood that you're going to be a massive superstar, music artist, supermodel, president, or anything like that is a lot harder and rarer than being an influencer. And still being a top influencer in the 1% of influencers making millions and billions is still hard. Being a boxer, being an Olympic medalist, being the leading DJ or artist in your field, whatever it is, everyone's pushing for greatness. And if they're not, they're sleeping on their fucking self. So who are we to judge anyone else who's pushing for greatness and creating something that's never been created before? And that is the energy that we are in July. Let's move into August. When we arrive in August, we've got the 8th house. Straight away, we are looking at fate, fortune, and destiny. Great things are here. Because you're shifting from being in a place of no traction, feeling ghosted, feeling blocked, feeling unseen. If you are on social media and you haven't got big numbers, your numbers are coming, yeah? Your numbers are coming. Whatever's destined for you, all the hard work you've put in throughout the months, August, you're on the money. I can't tell you just yet if you're going to see this viral traction or you're going to see your numbers massively change, but I am going to see what comes out with the other cards. And not only that, I want to say if you've had amazing numbers all year, this is the month your numbers are shit. Just to give you the opposite side of the coin, because it's yin and yang, and everyone's different. And some Geminis, if you've been flying the flag all year, August may be the shittest numbers you get all year. Whereas if you have had shit numbers all year, August, you get a little bit of viral traction, you get a really boost, you get more engagement than usual. Yin or yang, either way, we've got Geminis on the spectrum, and either way, that's where you're going to be, okay? So let's see what's coming out of that so I can get some clarity on this. Knight of Wands, yeah. It looks good. It looks like you're powering forward and getting something going. But Seven of Swords is out as well. Oh, okay. Oh, dear. It's a little bit of sticky, tricky energy, okay? So once again, your numbers are good, your numbers are not so great. Your numbers are good, your numbers are not so great. You're going back and forth on your numbers a lot in August. You're really analysing things. Let's get a chakra too, see what that's saying. I thankfully and attentively express my fatherliness. Oh, what an interesting thing to say. This is the secondary chakra, yang. It's talking about you being the father, the leader, the provider, the powerhouse. I'm getting an owl image as well in my clairvoyant mind. So I'm seeing a all-seeing owl, which is the intuitive bird. You could be up at night coding, up at night making content, up at night doing the hashtags and the keywords. You're working incredibly hard in the evenings. You're a night owl. You might not be sleeping too well either. Oh, someone's going back and forth. Do I put this content out? Do I change the keywords? Should I change the SEO here? Should I change the website? How do I manage the click through? Oh, the money's not great there. Maybe I should make more of this content. Maybe I should make more of that content. You're in your head. August, you're in your head a bit too much, okay? Pull back a little bit and rest, and remember, it's going to work out. I know you're a hardcore worker and you've been doing incredibly well, so you have every right to overanalyze the situation, but don't get into analysis paralysis, okay? Because whether you're having a great month and you want to push that virality more and more content, the numbers are going crazy, things are getting really, really good, more. And then it's like the numbers are really, really shit, things are crashing, more. Too much. Just be consistent, yeah? The viral... Check out my Are You a Slave and Are You a Master series on hermitology.me/press. Go to the algorithm one. I think that'll be the best for you guys. All of them are pretty awesome if you're struggling in different areas of life. But Are You a Slave algorithms, yeah, to the algorithm is quite good because it makes you look at how you use social media and whether or not you are a puppet and a slave or a master of your own craft. So I think that August will be a great month for you to chill the fuck out and read the algorithm book. It's not too big. It's an infographic, so it's only a few pages, 8 pages of a nice colourful context, and it really helps you assess where you're at in life, and I think that'd be amazing for you guys as well. And then you'll move through that, and then we will get to September. Now September is looking really interesting because out comes 5 of Cups. I wasn't expecting to see that because I've been screaming September the whole time, haven't I? The way we are looking at September now is there is a lot going on. There is so much going on in September that you can't see the wood through the trees. So although I'm screaming, this is celebration, September's amazing, it is, but you're in the thick of it, so there's no time to enjoy it. We can't reflect or reminisce or live peacefully in September because this is the month of mayhem for you. So if this is the baby being born in September, for example, you're in the middle of childbirth, you're not sitting there going, yes, this is the greatest moment of my life. Push. Yes, I'm so excited to be in pain and give birth. Give me the epidural. The baby's coming, my vagina's breaking. No. You're in the thick of it. You're fucking screaming and crying in agony and pain. I don't want this. No. Why the fuck is this baby coming out of me even though I cooked it for 9 months? Do you get what I mean? You've been cooking this baby for 9 months, but now it's here and you've got to deal with it, and it's wah, and you're like, fuck. Do you get what I mean? So take that as a metaphor once again, but whatever's meant to be born in September is definitely born, and now you're having that wake-up call. And you're moved into a new dimension. And if you're a new mother, be aware of like postpartum depression and things like that, because the anticipation of this new thing, this new job, this new career, this new house, this new building, this new baby, this new body. I did mention surgery could be a thing. You could have just got your BBL, now you're recovering from it. Do you get what I mean? New tits, gotta let them heal, right? So whatever the case may be, you're going through it, and September is the reward, but you can't see it because you're in it. So you can't see the wood through the trees, but you definitely are in the forest living your best fucking life, okay? So stay positive, please. The card's coming out with that Emperor. Beautiful Emperor to come out. Just to confirm, you are that boss. You are the boss here. Take control. Whatever you need, make demands. You've paid your money. You've paid your way. Get what you deserve and stay positive throughout this. It's going to get easier moving forward, okay? So don't stress. Not only that, Queen of Cups, be emotional. If you need to cry, cry. You want to celebrate, celebrate. Stand on your throne, speak your truth, and use your emotional intelligence, please. Yeah. We've got the 5th chakra. That's the throat chakra. Really speak up. Make sure you are heard. A lot of power in this year for you comes from that throat chakra, okay? So don't you dare shy away from speaking your truth. If you have social media and a platform, speak about what you're going through. Light, dark, positive, negative, money up, money down, expectations of your employees and what you're doing in life and the people around you. Make it clear. Speak your truth, okay? Do not hold back. Speak your truth all throughout September. Own it. You're in your power seat. It's like giving me Beyonce, for example, on tour. The tour starts. She's been waiting all year for tour in September. But tour's here now. Do you think she's going to be lovely and relaxed? No, she's stressed. She's got fucking costume changes. The cast and the crew and the dancers got to get on stage at this time and this time. She's rushing around from hair to hair. She's got to do this, she's got to do that. Do you get what I mean? It's crazy. So although we've been waiting for the tour, we've been waiting for this exciting moment in time, we've been waiting for the big fucking show, confirmation there, it is a big fucking show, and there's a lot to do, and there's a palaver, and you're in charge, and you've got to make it work, so it could be a little nerve-wracking. But you're in your element. This is the power seat. You're in your power seat, and you're rocking it. Keep going. Let's move on to October. Wow. October is conjunct. And it's, listen, I've never done this before, but I'll do it with you guys and I'll explain it. October is conjunct 9 of Wands and Capricorn. You've had 3 Capricorns in this reading. How scary is that? That also represents the Devil card in Tarot. And you've also had the Virgo card out. Quite a lot of earth in your chart. I will check out your natal chart and see where Capricorn is and what that really represents for you. Because I find that absolutely fascinating that we are looking at a Gemini and we are looking at Capricorn all over the Gemini energy. That could be someone really, really close to you, or once again that fear and that devil energy, and you breaking through that tower moment. Because with the 9 of Wands and the Capricorn, it looks like there is an actual relationship in October that is really, really significant. Not only a relationship with yourself and the outside world, but potentially with another person that you truly love and care about. And this may be the month where you speak less. I feel like you're being guided to just shut your mouth in October. You've done all the speaking, all the hard work. I've just told you about throat chakra and how powerful that is all year, right? But for some reason in October, I'm going, just shut up. Just shut up and say nothing. Don't tell them what you're doing. Don't tell them what's going on. Keep it to yourself. Yeah? You've just done some amazing work. You've just done an amazing project. You've just given birth. The good, amazing things happened. September was the time that we were waiting for to really confirm all of this. And now October, just zip it. Don't let them know. Don't let them know. Protect yourself, guard yourself. Whatever you've learned, you need time to go within. This is hermit mode. This is where you take your knowledge, power, all the skills that you've mastered, and you internalize it, because now you're manifesting the next step, the next move beyond this. Not only that, I'm looking at the Hierophant coming out with this. Wow. Yep, 9 of Cups. Bingo. Yeah? We started with 9 of Cups, didn't we? Oh, I love when the energy's so transparent and links up. That's conjunct as well. Whatever you manifested in January, whatever you started doing in January, it is looping back round for confirmation in October. Like I said, it was before the cards came out. I said September, October, really significant, didn't I? And now that's showing up in the cards again with that 9 of Cups and that Hierophant. You had Hierophant as well earlier in February. Or no, you had Hierophant. No way did you have Hierophant in January. Yeah, you did. How crazy is that? In January, you had 9 of Cups and Hierophant. Now, in October, you got 9 of Cups and Hierophant. You just closed out a massive cycle. This could be marriage. Yeah? This could be the birth. This could be, so for example, September could have been, oh my God, I'm having contractions. Oh my God, I'm about to give birth, but it's actually Braxton Hicks. So you thought you were going to give birth, you didn't. You thought you were going to give birth, you didn't. You're waiting for the baby to come. The baby's not coming. The due date's not right. The due date's not right. 9, and then October hits, and then boom, baby's out. You're at peace. You've made it. Everyone's met the baby now. All the noise has calmed down. All the drama of meeting the baby's gone, and you're just now living in your house. You and your baby, minding your business. Happy days. Yeah. Go within, focus on you. Let's get a chakra on that. Remember, the baby could be a metaphor for so many other things, okay? So bear that in mind. In every area and at any moment of my life, in any area and at any moment of my life, I discover and draw on more sources of joy. Yeah. The same happiness you had in June, October. So your happiest months, June and October, okay? Gorgeous window of time for you. Stay positive, keep moving forward. Let's dive in to November. Now, November is presenting with a little bit of emotion, a little bit of overwhelm, and not sure what to do. You're in your new life, you're in your new element, and you've changed immensely throughout the year. You've achieved some amazing things, and now you're really adjusting to motherhood, this new way of being, this new thing, whatever it is. You're in a new power seat, and it's new, and it's a lot to adjust to, okay? Don't worry, you're going to make it through. You're doing incredibly well, but it's not been easy for you, and you've got to have patience. You've got to be caring and protect yourself. You've got to be empathic. You've got to be devoted, and you've got to watch your breasts and your stomach and your diaphragm. So if you have just had a baby, you've got to think about the stomach, haven't you? You've got to think about getting your body back, and you still got stuff going on with your vagina, and all this stuff going on with you is just not normal, right? And you're just like, oh, I want my body back, and oh, I feel sluggish. Like, there's a slump. I can only assume, because this is the energy I'm getting now. There's that slump after pregnancy, isn't it? After giving birth, once the baby's out, and you're sitting there and you've still got the belly, and you're like, fuck's sake, the baby's out, and now I've got this belly, and my body's adjusting, and my brain's coming back down to normal after carrying this. They say pregnancy takes away 60% of your brain capacity. So pregnant women only have 40% of their brain capacity when pregnant. And some of them don't retain full 100% capacity of the brain that they had before birth. The baby sucks up 60% of brain power. So imagine getting rid of that baby, getting that baby out. Now you've got to care for that baby in real life, so your brain capacity is down, but all elements of your body are coming back, yeah? You didn't have periods for God knows how long. You were pregnant, and now blood's coming out again. There's awkwardness going on. You probably still got stitches that are healing. You can't have sex for 6 months. I mean, the side effects, your swollen feet and ankles, the weird things, the weird ways you had to walk before when you had a massive 9-month belly, that's changing, right? And if this isn't pregnancy for you guys, because it's not going to be for all of you guys, understand the metaphors we use today. Not everyone's getting raw dogged by 1,000 men in 24 hours. But we're using these examples, which are quite intense ones. You can see how I like to spend my free time and what I watch in my free time. But use the metaphors as examples of struggles in life and what childbirth and can look like and result in, and how that relates to your everyday life. Because we are birthing things all the time. New ideas, new businesses, new content, yeah? New relationships. And they all come with side effects that are equivalent to new birth and pregnancy, right? So let's bear that in mind. And give yourself some grace. Be nice, cuddle up, be warm. It's November. Sit there, have some mulled wine and some nice curries and warm food if you're in the UK, and normally this is depressive episode season, right? November's the seasonal depression kicks in, and it's cold outside. So listen to that music. It's cold outside and I've got the Mother May. Put some Michael Bublé on. Light the fire. Have a hot steamy cocoa. Have some mulled wine. Decorate your house with autumn leaves and stuff. We've just come out of Halloween phase. We're fully in the autumn season. Get some autumnal colours going in your house. New cushions, new rug, new throw for the sofa, new clothes for your pets. In my head I get, because I like to dress my cats up in cute outfits. So get some cute outfits for the pets. Get some new pet beds if you've got pets. Or get cute outfits for your newborn. Dress them up in autumn cute outfits. And let's head into December and see how we're closing out the year, shall we? Pluto is coming out with 8 of Pentacles and the physical body. You're preparing again. Wow. You don't fucking stop. You're preparing again. December 2026 and you're preparing to do it all again. Are you crazy? Have you lost your fucking mind? You're a wild animal. You are absolutely insane. Who are you? Let me know in the comments. Hit like and subscribe. I need the support over here. But tell me who the fuck you are. Because we've just gone through an hour and 9 minutes of what has been a fucking roller coaster of a year for you. And we've pulled up to December and you've gone, right, doing it again. Where do we start? What happened last year? What we doing next? Hermitologist, where is the 2027 tarot reading? Hurry up. I'm ready to go. What's taking you so long? Come on, I'm ready, I'm prepped, I'm prime, my pussy's healing, let's get it. My knuckles are wrapped, let's go. And I think that's awesome, and I think that's really, really empowering. You're waiting because you see success in yourself, and you see who you are and what you're doing. You've overcome a lot of obstacles to get here. You're really, really powerful. I know that this is 1 hour and 10 minutes of me waffling on about a lot of different things going on in life, and just using examples here to sum up your whole life in a year, which is pretty unrealistic. And this is a general reading at that. So it's not the greatest way to go to really dive into all elements of you, but it's awesome because it's showing me that you are really, really nourished this year, and the power is in you knowing who you are, and you're nourishing yourself and you're helping other people, and you're really, really protected. You've put yourself in such a safe place. I do want to say the devil's showing up again for me. We're looking at the devil about 4 times in this reading. 4 times. That's a lot of devil energy. But remember, what follows this devil is the Hierophant and the 9 of Cups. So it's a hard job for me to do, knowing that I don't know you and this is a general read, and I have to trust in the tarot and let you know specifically you're doing all right, okay? I don't know you, and that's why I always put disclaimers on this content going. If you are doing anything illegal, fuck off, this is not for you, you're not all right. But if you are doing things legally and above board and you're not committing any crime, you're doing well. Stop stressing, because the Hierophant twice with the 9 of Cups twice, it's like imposter syndrome. Every now and then you keep getting told by spirit and by the dark energies around you that the way you're living your life's wrong. And you shouldn't do this, and this is inappropriate. You can't make money this way. You can't live this way. But for some reason, you keep going right back into it year after year, kicking ass again and again. Why'd you keep doing it then? Because it's 9 of Cups and Hierophant. Because it's the right thing for you. Hierophant could never do anything wrong. Hierophant is the most integritous and morally right card. I would give you the Hierophant for the year as well. If I was going to swap out the Tower card and you needed more empowerment and self-love to know that you're doing right, I would get the Hierophant. I would, on eBay, maybe on Amazon, but I used to do this in eBay days, they do tarot card tapestry. And I used to have a strength card tapestry over my bed, just as a reminder for me to stay strong and push through the shit I'm going through. And there was a tarot card, the image of the tarot card on a massive tapestry all across my whole wall. And it just gave me motivation every single day to keep going through the trials and tribulations I was. For you, I would give you the Hierophant. So every time you go to sleep, the Hierophant's on your wall or above your bed or close by, or in any kind of room that you pray or worship, or in your office, get a photo of it, take it out the deck, stick it on your wall, put it somewhere as a reminder, get it tattooed onto you for goodness sake. But the Hierophant in tarot, check out the image. There's loads of different tarot cards with it, and they show up in really gorgeous, unique ways. But that's the real energy I want you to carry with you in December, because imposter syndrome is real, and I do see that negative energy looping back round, where you've been told so many times that the way that you want to live is wrong, that it still comes back to that for you. But are you winning in life? Are you happy in life? Are you doing successfully well? Are you helping other people? Are you you're happy? You're happy. You're fucking happy, and you're still stressing because everyone else who's unhappy is telling you your life's wrong. Of course your life's wrong. You're happy because you glitched the matrix, whilst these motherfuckers stay over there glitching, broke and depressive. And that's not on you. The only depressive month you had was the month where you was remembering those other people that are depressive. So when you go back to that memory, you're in the memory of all these depressive people because they're fucking thinking about you in their depressive energy. Got to break that cycle. You've got to move on. You've got to live in your truth. It's amazing. It's beautiful. And if there's anyone around you that comes back into your circle or circumference, even on social media, and judges you for who you are and how you want to live, block them, delete them. You don't need that. Because it's those little niggling voices that bring up the devil in your energy over and over again. I see 4 years from now, 7 years from now, you'll rid yourself of this devil energy that crops up again and again that tells you how your living's wrong. You don't really suffer with depression like that or get low, maybe only in the month of October, did I say it was? Or July? I'm not too sure, I'm getting thrown now, but maybe only in October and July are the months where you're a little bit off the beaten path and thinking about what other people think or feel, or wondering if you're embarrassing people or if you're letting anyone down, or is this really working? I can't believe I really do this for a career now. I can't really believe that this is my life and I'm doing well. Do you know, I go through the same thing. I read tarot. Came from a Christian background. People judge me for, I'm a medium. I see visions. Do you get what I mean? There's always someone who's going to chat shit. And I blocked my blessings so much because of worrying about the Christians around me and my family who don't believe in mediumship and the scientists that think I'm a liar. Like, fuck off. Fuck off. You're wasting my time. And you're eating away at my money and my bag and my success. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm going to win in life. Cunts. Yeah? So, keep that same energy. Yeah? You don't need bad mind, negative energy around you. You're going to break this. I think that motivation going into 2027 for you, early release before we come back next year and do this all again. But we're going to destroy the devil. He's been lurking around all 2026 telling you, you shouldn't be able to do this. How are you glitching the matrix like this? How are you winning? How are you being so successful? How is your life so great? Yeah? What about everybody else who's still struggling out there? You should go and get a normal job. You should live like a normal person. Devil, keep talking. Make too much noise in 2026 and you are fucked because we caught you lurking around in here and we are going to rid you. This is the last year you get to hang around here making fucking noise in the back of our mind. 2027, you are destroyed because we are taking over. The light, the angels are here now. You absolute beep. And that is it. That is your full yearly forecast, month by month. That has taken me over 1 hour and 16 minutes. My brain hurts. You are indeed welcome. That was the craziest forecast I've ever done. I can't believe we've gone deep. Literally deep. Balls deep. Deep throat. It's been intense. It's been fantastic. Gemini, you are a freak, and I'm glad that you've come over to let me know that I am engaging with the right collective, for I am too a freak, and I value your freaky vibration here. Have a gorgeous year. Have a beautiful life. Make sure you hit subscribe across all of my channels. Check out the links in the descriptions. If you would like to head over to my Amazon list and gift me something, because it is Christmas and I am a gorgeous spirit that you would like to care for, you can do that. There are things over there for $1, because I'm nice like that, £1. But there's things over there that are worth thousands. You don't have to give me anything, because your presence alone today is enough, and you've rewarded me with your intelligence and your journey, and that's beautiful. So never feel like you have to give, because you don't. But I just wanted to let you know there are many ways to support the channel. PayPal is also linked, so we're going to share that today. And check out the website, check out the Tarot Musical, check out all of my YouTube channels, because there's loads, and I'm doing amazing things across all of them. And the numbers will evolve and grow in time, for I do believe, even though the devil does too chase me down, telling me that I am a crazy kook, I look at the devil and say, indeed I am, but I work for the Lord, and you will die around me. Fuck off. Namaste.